Hey Jack, okay, I'm gonna help you with what you said. You wanted to give you, some information about how to find, how far to hit that ball, and the low to high, the roller coaster. Roller coaster thing, you wanna feel that, yeah, you wanna feel that your racket is always gonna go at least 1 foot below the level of the ball. You want to feel a ball coming, and you really want to feel like you're lounging coming from under the ball whenever possible. Okay, let's say this is the ball. Usually you have the ball, if you hit the ball in the front, right in the front, that's the nose, the top is the forehead, and the low part is the chin. You always try to feel like you're hitting the ball in the chin, unless it's a really high ball. But I always think that any shot that comes below my, let's say probably my chest or my shoulders, I want to feel that I'm lunge coming from under. Okay, but that racket, you get it ready, you want to bring it down and up. Just remember the rule of the three: the left hand on top, it drops, left hand on the bottom, and then left hand on top again. When you're gonna make contact. And you always want to feel that roller coaster swinging, that you're expanding your frame, so the racket goes lower and higher. Okay, when you narrow down the frame, you hit more forward. That's more an aggressive shot that doesn't have a lot of top spin. Let's say when you get up shot in the middle of the court and you want to put it away, okay, that one you hit more straightforward, doesn't really go down and up that much. So the frame is narrower and you're going more aggressive. But usually, if you want to be more consistent hitting from the baseline, for example, you extend that frame. So that means you start higher, it goes slow, and then it goes back up. Okay, so focus on that roller coaster. The second one is how to find the distance between you and the ball. Usually, if you pay attention to the players, look for pictures of players that are making contact with the ball, and you're gonna notice that the distance between their grip and their hips, or this part, is not that much. You're never gonna see them hitting far out because the hand goes like this straight, and you want to have you make contact right by the shoe, right by your foot here. You're perfect. A little bit in the front, that's good. You don't want to go further back, because then you start going straight, that's hitting late. So you hit if you hit right by your foot, you're perfect. You want to have that angle arm and racket. And what you have to do is, yeah, whenever you hit the ball and it feels nice, you say, okay, that one feels good. That shot that I just made felt good. So you want to create a mental picture of where you make contact with that ball. Okay, and usually the good strike zone is not that far. If you pay attention where your butt cap or the end of the grip is, and your distance between that and you, and it's not much distance. You're never gonna see players that go really that far, or really in, or completely in front of them. It's usually, I would say, about probably half a foot. That will probably be the average, probably a little more at least, or less. But that's more or less where you're gonna make contact. How do I know that it's not really that much difference, that much bigger than half a foot? If it's less, it's gonna be too much in front of you. If it's more, it starts moving to the side. So that's what you want to feel. Pay attention where you're making contact, but you know that the distance between your stomach or your hips and the racket is not gonna be that much. Okay. All right. Well, I hope it helps, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.